So tell me about the Long Island International Film Expo.
Okay, well, this is our 16th year, so we have just grown an unbelievable amount. We show independent films from all around the world. Some are local, and of course we get a lot of participation, and some are this year from Israel, from Germany, from France, from just about everywhere. And a lot of the filmmakers have come in to participate in the panels and whatnot. Basically, we just try and show the best independent films we can, regardless of genre. We just try and program them according to the people who would most likely be coming at that time to see them. So,
right. Oh, I see. Now tell me about your role in the festival.
Okay, well, I
know you sort of do everything.
I do everything. Well, I run the Nassau County Film Office, and out of that we joined with the Long Island Film and TV Foundation and then started the Long Island International Film Expo, which I'm the director of, and I'm also the vice president of the Long Island Film and TV Foundation, which is the group that, basically put this together. So I do everything from watch films to program to, figuring out where things are going to go, which is pretty much programming, but, dealing with the filmmakers, making sure they all know where they have to go, what they have to do, where things have to happen. I have a lot of help, obviously. It's not just me, but it's really from nuts to bolts, just about everything that's involved with the festival I either touch or oversee or whatnot.
Now, how many films do you have to watch and go through to make the selections?
We go through about 400 films. And we came out, I think it's 148 this year that we accepted. But we go through about 400 films, and it's really tough. And we should show less than we show, because we always add on a day in the beginning or whatever. But there's just so many great films that we want to show them all.
Right. Now, what are the benefits of shooting on Long Island?
There's a lot of benefits. First of all, there's a 30% tax credit that was instituted several years ago, and 30% of all the below-the-line costs on a production that fits the criteria, which means it must shoot the majority of its studio days at a New York State-approved soundstage. They get the benefits of getting all this money back on their taxes, and it could be huge. It could be millions of dollars, actually. So production's been through the roof. Every television series in the world seems to be out here, from the Blacklist that's going to be coming out shortly. They just shot the pilot. Gossip Girl's always out here. The Good Wife is always out here. Person of Interest is always out here. You name it, it's shot out here pretty much. Mad Men and whatnot, and of course tons of movies. And they just keep coming. It's like unbelievable. And then of course we have independent films as well. So the benefits are if you do qualify for the tax credit, it's a major incentive. There's now a post-production tax credit, which is available to filmmakers. We have incredible locations, and we're close to the city if people need to do some city shots as well. There's just so many.
I think what people who aren't from New York don't realize is there are places on Long Island that you can't tell where you are. You could be in another country, or just beautiful scenery and rivers and woods, and it's so. Long Island really is a great place to shoot.
Oh, absolutely. And we do cheat. A lot of times people cheat other locations in New York. Like a while ago, World According to the GARP was supposed to be shot, and I think it was New Hampshire or something. Ended up shooting in Roslyn, and things like that happen all the time. It's pretty common. They'll say, okay, we want to cheat this, but we don't want to leave New York. So we try and find the location that's going to work for them. And we do that quite a bit.
Okay, so that's a big part of your job, too.
Yes.
Well, sounds like you have a fun job.
Thank you. I had a lot of jobs, yes. But they're all good. They're all creative. They're all in this field in one way or another, running the film festival and running the film office. And I also cast and produce movies. And, it's just so much stuff. But it's all fun. It's all great.
Yeah, so you keep yourself busy.
Busy may not be the word. It may be insane, but, it's okay.
Do you have any films that you've produced or cast that are coming out or that you want people to know about?
Well, I produced a film with actually Corey Diskin, who you may want, if you interview her later. It's called My Cross to Bear. Executive producer is Glenn Allen, who won multiple Emmy Awards for his visuals on Boardwalk Empire. Director was Peter Bongiorno. He's an actor, but it's first directorial, it's his directorial debut. And we used the cast from Men Who Built America. And in fact, our cinematographer just got nominated for an Emmy Award for Men Who Built America. Cool. So we finished it. I had cast it, and we submitted to our first film festival, which is an Academy Award nominating film festival, and it got in. Which
congratulations.
I know. So I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So, that's done, and then I'm working on a feature for September called Living with the Dead. So I've been casting that.
Oh,
and
is that a horror film?
It's not a horror film.
Oh.
It's actually a really, really gorgeous script. It's sad. It's kind of depressing, but it's written so beautifully. It's about a young girl who's 18 whose boyfriend kills himself, and
Oh, wow.
and she basically tries to do everything to self-medicate, not to deal with it. And then finally, when she's due to start Yale in the fall, she takes all these books that he had in his room, like the Tragedies of Shakespeare and the Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath's book, and basically travels. She runs away and goes through the books and tries to figure out why he did it. And it's
Wow,
beautiful.
that sounds
really
really
beautiful.
good.
Yeah. So I couldn't turn that down. I
Wow.
really didn't want to do. I did a few commercials, but I really didn't want to do anything else this year, and I couldn't turn it down. It was just beautiful.
Yeah,
So,
that sounds like a
yeah. So
good
I don't
film
sleep
to
a lot.
work on.